dude. Careful.
Did you forget?
Realist podcast. Welcome to the You Heard Podcast. This is episode 125 of the podcast. You know where to find the podcast: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, the video, Anchor.fm, www.youheardpodcast.co. We cannot afford
the M.
Clean. Welcome home. The cruise ship's back. I don't know what that is, but welcome home. We're back for another episode. 125, dude. $1.25.
125.
Go buy yourself a candy bar.
Go buy yourself a candy bar with this 125.
What's up?
Dude.
What's up, man?
I'm home. I'm on the couch. I'm on the comfy couch. I'm in my capris. I turned these jeans into capris.
Yeah,
and
bring
on
it
YouTube.
back.
You can see them.
Bring it
I'm starting
back.
to trend, bro. I'm bringing it back.
Hey, we're the Hundo Club now.
Dude, I never wanted something more in my life. Capris when I was young. Couldn't get them. My mom wouldn't get them for me.
That's a weird thing to want.
Now guess what?
That's because your mom was wearing them.
Couldn't have frosted tips. Couldn't have capris. And now
No.
I'm in charge of my own
Have
life.
you ever had frosted tips?
No.
Well, get them now.
I know. That's the next thing.
Come on.
I gotta shave it
You
up
gotta,
and then dye my hair again.
Come on.
Shave it again and then dye it.
Hey, happy birthday, bro.
Hey, thanks, bro. Yours is coming up.
Yeah, dude.
3 days?
Two June babies.
3 days.
Yeah.
Yo,
What's up?
you came through with the gift. Thank you so much.
Did you go yet?
No. I'm planning a day. We're gonna go. Mikey hooked me up with the Van Gogh exhibit tickets, dude. I get to pick my own date. I love you for that very much.
How good of a
Dude,
gift.
thank you. That's such a gift. I mean, you knew it. You knew it too. You know me. You know me pretty well, dude. After 125 of these.
And ladies, I'm still single.
And the most awful man in the world is still single. Samantha Molina hit you with some good advice. So did Pimo before
dude,
the
shout
pod.
out to everyone on the live, man.
Shout out to that.
The
Those
Instagram
live Instagrams really influence the way we do this podcast.
They get me hyped.
Isn't it great? Like they shape what we talk about.
Yeah.
So in a sense, like if you're on the pre-pod, like if you're on the Instagram live, you're all through this podcast.
Yeah.
Like you really influence what we talk about.
Yeah. I love, and I think about like when more people start coming and we still do it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's gonna be so fun.
Already,
You know?
it's fun, dude.
Yeah.
So
much influence.
Yeah, we're talking about all kinds of shit. The Bumble stuff, the Tinder stuff. What's your moves? How do you flow?
Yeah.
How do you get? Why are we so into it? You know how accessible it is. All that stuff, dude.
Yeah.
We talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
But you know how we feel about it.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for joining the live. Mikey's getting a lot of attention now on Tinder.
It's not that much. it's a good run.
Yeah, you're doing well.
I was away for the weekend, so I wasn't really going through. So
Yeah.
I might have got some of those PA babies out there. You feel me?
Oh, because when you're in town, it picks up where you're at, right? It picks up where you're at. So you get those woodland PA chicks. Those forest women.
I don't know.
That's all right.
I feel like we talk about this too much.
We talk about it a lot, dude. It's our podcast.
Every podcast we talk about it so much.
Bro, we were just talking about Mac, though. I want to talk about this.
Yes.
Because I had something to say about this, bro.
Yeah.
So we were listening to Mac hand-me-downs. Go listen to that fucking song, man.
The whole album, Circles, man.
Oh, but that song to me, like, stirs me up, bro.
That's my favorite album of all time.
I'll tell you what. In it, you can hear him calling out for what he really desires in his life, like in subtle ways. You could tell he's like lacking a thing, and he's like crying, singing about it. Like there's something. There's a part of him in his art. He's trying to express what he wanted.
Like he's pouring out.
He's definitely pouring out.
He's pouring out, dude.
And I was saying to you before, like, go listen to him when he's 16, and he's talking about like smoking with his friends and like girls and snapbacks.
Yeah.
Like it's funny to see how vulnerable. Not funny. It's beautiful to see when he's a kid. He's got a few things on his mind. At 26, his heart is open, like, and he's expressing it artistly, like artfully through his music.
Yeah.
You know, you can laugh at him all you want, but like Mac is no joke, or was no joke.
Yeah, man. It's weird. We were saying like it's crazy how like in a decade you see like it was such a full like growth in life. You see someone growing up,
right?
You know, as a kid.
There's something to say about that.
To an adult.
I think like,
and everyone can fucking relate to it because we all going through that shit.
We all go through it.
You know what I mean?
If we live long enough, we go through it. I think he loved the fuck out of music.
Yeah, he always did.
He found his love super young.
Yeah,
and he followed it no matter what, and he got successful from it. Right? I was listening to Ethan Hawke.
Yeah,
the actor, homie,
one of the good ones on the board,
top left corner.
One of the good ones.
One of the good ones left. Max there too, bro. Right there.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
I had to.
But I was listening to him talk. You could search it on YouTube. He did it. I guess it was a tech talk, but he was in like a bar talking. He was talking about like human artistry and is it important? right? Like, essentially, you don't need it, right? Like, you can live off of your day job.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the medical profession. It's not like, you know, maintenance. It's not plumbing. It's not teaching. Like, there's you don't need. It's not essential. You would say, right?
Yeah.
You could make that argument. But he posed the argument. He was like, is you know, what's the purpose of human artistry? Like, do we need it? And he broke it down. And he was like, well, you know, when you're going through a really hard thing, like when you're going through a loss, or you're going through, you know, a breakup, or you're going through some kind of, you know, situation in life that you're hurt, you know, because we do have feelings. When you listen to a song, or when you go see a play, or when you watch a film, or, you know, you experience like an orchestra, like doing a symphony, and the artist is trying to convey their feelings about their heartbreak or whatever, you feel connected because they came out of their corner, right? They came out of the thing that like was inside of them. They didn't bury it and just hide it away and go to their day job. They put it into the strings of a violin, right? Or into their verse in a rap, or their performance on a stage. Yeah. Like they influenced it with their real feelings, their real things that hurt them. And you feel less alone. And it heals you because you're experiencing it, and it's conversation. It's like you're both in front of each other for real. You're not it's not a facade. It's not like your everyday, hey, nice to meet you, you know, whatever. Thanks for the coffee. And he said, like, in order to get to that point where you can come out of your corner and really express, like, your music, right? Like you're at the point now where you're starting to express your music. And it took a lot for you to like come to this day where you can, you know, play a song before the podcast and it's your song. Yeah. It's scary to like express because it's a real thing to you. Like the things you're rapping about are real to you. Yes. And they're cool and they're fucking fun to listen to and stuff. But like you're expressing a real part of yourself and the instruments you put together to portray it. You know what I mean? It's all your paintbrush. But when you do that, he said, like, in order to do that, you need to know yourself first. And in order to know yourself, you need to find what you love first. And you have to fucking pursue it. You know? Regardless of like whatever anyone thinks, like you need to pursue your love, and then your love fucking grows for it. Yeah. It doesn't die out. It like multiplies. And then you become a communicator of the thing you love. And if you do that, if you continue to know the thing you love, if you're lucky enough to, go after it, continue to you know, absorb it, try new things in it, you know, listen to songs you don't want to listen to, or songs that you do want to listen to. I mean, the things that you have to be, he said, you have to be willing to play the fool. Yeah. You have to be willing to fall on your face. He said, the world is like notoriously, like through history, known as a bad critic. Like they've gotten it wrong before. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like Joan of Arc was burned at the stake for like, you know, standing up for what she believed in. Yeah. And then we look back and we're like, what the fuck, dude? That's so terrible. You know? That was the world deciding what was, you know, good and not good. Yep. So you have to be willing to play the fool. You have to be willing. I wrote it on my hand. You have to be willing to play the fool. You got to be willing to like find out what you love and do it. Yes. Regardless of what the fuck the outcome is, whatever the world thinks of it, it doesn't matter. Because eventually you're going to get to a point where you know yourself so well that your art reflects it, and you're out of your corner fully expressing it, and you're not guarding it or filtering it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then people that are in their corner still are going to come out of that dark corner and say,
I mean, that's what we feel with all the, like we're talking about with Mac. It's like that I can't imagine, like, because I just started that, and imagine like back then
16
in like high school doing that, you know, like I can't imagine. In high school I was like a nervous wreck.
Me too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. Another thing I was thinking about a lot is like it's something I have a lot of things like with the artistry and stuff. It's like there's so many things I love that are like creative. Yeah. You know, but a lot of the time it's like I'm gonna, you know, fault myself. It's like I get lazy sometimes where I'm like, I don't want to put in like the hour a day.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like the work. I'm like, I don't know what to put it in. So then like I kind of overwhelm myself and I'm like, you know, and then like I end up just not growing at all. Yeah. You got to put in work. Yeah. Yeah. And like it's not always gonna be the most fun. Yeah. But like it's always the most fulfilling in the end.
Totally.
You know, where with all this,
'Cause you love
the
it.
phones and like dating apps, like all this shit. It's like it's all just like now, the quickest thing, the quickest goal.
Yeah.
You know, and the quickest reward.
Yeah.
You know, and like you never actually feel that that love. If you eat like a fucking fast food burger, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna feel good for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, but you're not gonna, you know, later you're gonna feel like shit.
Absolutely.
It's just, I think it all like, yeah, it's all like that, you know? Like
Yeah.
you gotta be able to go through it. 'Cause it's gonna be worth it.
Absolutely.
100%.
I think nothing easy comes quick, dude.
No.
All right, nothing worth it comes quick. I mean, like nothing, like easy things come quick, right?
Yeah.
Like swiping and getting a weird match
Yeah.
on Tinder, like that's quick.
Yeah.
Or fast food's quick. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think like I'm in pre-production now for this project, right?
Mm.
From the ground up. Me and Adam have been building this thing.
Yeah.
For like coming up on a year.
Every week, right?
Every day.
Every day.
Every week. Except Sundays. Day of rest.
I feel that.
But like at the point now of like pitching and starting to like, you know, look for funding and stuff like
Yes.
that. We're not quite there, but we're almost there.
Uh-huh.
I'm already in the mindset of like, I know my worth. He knows his worth. We know we have a story that's worth something.
Yes.
But it's not going to come easy. It's not going to be like we reach out to one person and it's fucking Matthew McConaughey. You know what I mean? He's going to be like, "Oh dude, funded fully, like here you go." Like already I'm prepared for that. Because I haven't done enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a long road.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to pursue it as far as I need to go.
Yeah. And that's the most amazing thing is like every single filmmaker, every actor, like you know what you're getting into.
Dude, it's not.
And if you don't, like it's gonna spit you out.
If you're the
You know what
one
I
in a
mean?
million, God bless you,
Yeah,
my
man.
friend. But no, it's a long road. And the cool thing is, dude, to me, worth it.
Oh yeah.
Because I love it.
Yeah.
I love story.
Even like I can just relate this to. I was talking to Bro about this. Shout out Sebastian.
Shout out Seabass, dude.
Like I've been rebuilding my apartment. I'm gonna be moving soon.
Yeah,
Finally got my
yeah,
spot.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if I was talking about it on the podcast.
25, young,
Yeah, dude.
single, new spot.
I'm like rebuilding like an apartment, like my parents' old house,
Yeah.
bottom apartment.
You should be
I'm redoing all
TikToking
this
it.
shit.
You should be like,
I'm putting out a video.
you should.
I'm doing everything. I've been recording the whole thing.
Let's go.
I'm hyped.
Okay,
I'm hyped.
sick.
Because I see on YouTube the views for that kind of
I mean, I'm
get
saying.
kind of high.
man.
So I don't know. It's fun though, you know.
Yeah.
But just like I think I learned this just through kind of my dad bringing me into like working like manual labor stuff. Like every summer I'd have to do stuff,
Yeah.
and then like I started helping him more and more, maybe a couple times a year, and now I'm like kind of working here and I'm taking over a lot of stuff, and I really enjoy, like I find that I enjoy actually like this type of job,
Yeah.
and I also enjoy like in terms of like contracting or construction, like building something
Building.
or like redoing something, remodeling something.
Yeah.
Like I love tearing something down
Renovating.
to the dirt,
Yeah.
you know,
Wow.
to the just rock
Yeah.
and the broken wood,
Yeah.
throwing it out and then
Yeah.
like redoing it and learning how to like do things like wiring things correctly.
That's creation.
Yeah, man. Like you're literally like creating a place. I'm gonna create a place I'm gonna live.
That's fucking amazing.
You know, and I don't know. And when I literally go there at like 7 a.m. and I am like pulling shit down and like I work like 10 hours, 12 hours, and I get home and I'm literally looking like I came out of a mine. You know what I mean? Like I'm taking a shower. And I'm like, I don't know, like I feel like so
Accomplished.
fulfilled. And
Yes,
I'm
dude.
like, dude, I love this feeling.
Yes.
When I'm in it,
man.
like when I'm working out, dude, for an hour, I'm like, oh man, like Jesus. What if I'm doing this for 12 hours a day? Like I don't complain ever.
Wow.
I will not complain.
That's something you kind of
Never.
love.
I'm like smiling.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. That's something I learned.
That's
about me,
beautiful, dude. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's something you're attracted to doing.
Yeah.
Like you enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
That's fucking. I mean, the creation. You're building something, or you're renovating a thing, and creating a new, better thing.
Yeah. I think I appreciate like craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not just
Oh, me too.
like you can go buy a fucking, you know, some shit. You know,
Yeah.
you always appreciate something that's made,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
through like the hands.
I love building
with
shit.
story, man.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's the
Yeah.
same exact thing.
Yeah.
You make it out of nothing.
Yeah.
That was always my thing. Like I think I finally like I'm molding that idea of like before. I remember the beginning of the podcast. One of the things is like what is like your purpose in like filmmaking and stuff.
Yes.
I remember this was like one of the first episodes.
Yes.
It was like I just want to create.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I'm like I finally like kind of molding what that is.
Yeah.
You know?
At 25, you're gonna be 25.
Yeah.
You're figuring out the things you love.
Yeah. Even like the song thing. I'm like that felt like, you know,
Yeah.
when I'm in it, I have that same like feeling
Yeah.
of like that fulfillment.
Yeah.
You know?
The cool thing is, man, like you can even talk about it. Like
Yeah.
that's playing the fool. Like you're willing to be like, people are gonna say, "Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
You like building the cool."
Yeah.
It's like I do. I really
Yeah.
do. I like creating songs. Like I like building things from nothing, an idea.
Yeah.
I like turning something I love into a thing, like
Yes.
the creation of a thing. I enjoy it,
Yeah.
and not everyone's gonna get that, but a lot of people will.
Yeah.
And it's just cool that you're at that point where you can discuss it with me.
Yeah.
For a long time,
And
it
dude,
was like I don't know what it is.
That's one thing I really realized. You just said it's not a lot of people feel that.
No,
Dude, people are different, man.
I know.
Like very different, man.
Some people don't know what it is.
Yeah, man. Like and they don't understand it.
It takes a long time,
Yeah.
and sometimes luck, and sometimes like you never find it.
Yeah.
How many people you know that like just are doing their jobs to survive,
Yeah.
and then like, you know, I'm not knocking it because I've done
Yeah,
it, but
no.
like using vices to get through the day, then get to the weekend just to hopefully relax for a few hours, and then dive right back into the thing they don't want to do no more until hopefully they retire at an early enough age, and then
Yeah.
go on a vacation they don't really even want to go to or kind of think they do,
Yep.
but they don't have the thing that they love to do.
Yeah. 100%.
It's scary. You got to really be on the watch, man. You got to get to know. That's why I say you got to. That's what Ethan said. Get to know yourself. Like, don't fucking mute your instincts.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to a song that you haven't listened to yet, that for some reason you're into, fucking listen to the song.
Yeah.
Don't think about what anyone else thinks. If you want to watch a film that someone else is saying like this is trash and it's 20% Rotten Tomatoes, and if it moves you, watch it.
Yes.
Try new things. Go to new places. Read new books.
Yep.
Open up a poetry book. Try some shit.
Dude, if you do anything and get through that like grueling stage of
Yeah.
like I don't fucking like, you know, this is hard or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
you're always gonna like it's gonna get easier. And
definitely.
then you're gonna like it more.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like
A chance isn't just like a try at like one little
right,
thing, you know?
right. No,
That's one thing
a
too.
first time
You
is
know what I
gonna
mean?
you're gonna.
That's why
it's
like
gonna be rough.
like I was saying is like everything very quick. It's
Yeah.
like things don't come like quick, man.
No,
That's
good
what
things
it's saying,
don't.
man.
Good things don't.
Yeah, like you gotta give it more than like an hour.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's very rare you're struck with a thing and you're like, I love this, like right off the bat. But when you
Yeah.
do, you're scared as fuck beforehand. I feel
Yeah.
like it's like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You're scared
Dude, and
about it.
imagine like 20 years ago trying to do it.
Yeah,
But now it's like you can get every single like version of like any tutorial on YouTube.
yeah,
Any fucking thing you can do. You don't have to go to school for shit
yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
You don't have to even go to school.
You really don't.
You really don't, man.
It's true.
Dude, half the people I know that are like really killing it, like at jobs or like things in general, like most of the time they're like, I just learned shit from like looking it up.
Yeah,
You know?
it's possible.
And I get hit up even for the podcast thing. It's
Oh
like,
yeah,
I just get hit up for like how to do things. It's like I just looked it up, bro.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
so many I literally get it like every month.
wow.
Someone's asking me, you know what I mean?
You got 2 podcasts,
Yeah.
successful podcasts.
I don't know about successful
hold
for
up.
one of them.
Yo, shout out Formosa hot sauce, dude. Hottest hot sauce on the planet, dude. Official.
We're gonna do it at the end this time.
Official Formosa hot sauce.
We just gotta hit us up.
Yeah, we're gonna hit with you up. We got a call coming, but
Oh, I wanted to ask this because
oh yeah.
you said earlier you were asking about like
Hey, bro, I was talking. I'm just
sorry.
kidding.
Have you ever met anyone that doesn't listen to music?
Nope,
Really?
I don't think so.
Dude, I don't know. I don't remember who it was.
Actually, kind of my wife a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, I'll say play. You know, just now she's on the way home in the car from her school, and she's like, oh, I wanted to talk to you. I got like 20 minutes left. I don't know. She's joking. She's like, I don't know what to do in the car. I said, you can listen to some music. She's like, I don't want to. I want to like talk to you. No, and I
Yo.
catch her doing that. Like I listen to music all the time.
Yeah, me too.
But I don't. She never listens to music on her all the time.
I want to understand how. No, I'm being serious, and I'm not knocking it at all.
Yeah,
I just
because she loves
don't
music.
know- Yes,
It's just she
Yes.
doesn't listen to it all the time.
I just don't like. For me, dude, it's like
24/7.
If I'm driving, like it's got it. That or a podcast.
Driving for sure.
podcast.
I need something.
You know, or
Yeah.
if I'm like walking from place to place,
Yeah,
like
me too.
I got it.
Me too.
You know,
I got them AirPods now. You know,
back in the yeah, dude, like it's on all the time.
yeah,
All day at work, I have my headphone
yeah.
the whole time. I'm gonna have good hearing in this ear because I don't wear a headphone.
Only one.
I wear one, dude,
That's bad.
and I'm gonna probably lose it all.
That's okay.
But it's all right. I'm colorblind and I'm gonna be deaf.
You got hearing aids for that, dude. We're gonna be okay.
We'll be all right.
But yeah, it's curious. Why do people? Because silence drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Silence drives me crazy. Silence, I'm not cool with. Even when I was little, I'd throw on the TV if I was in a room by myself, and I wasn't. Or in the house by myself.
Yeah.
I'd have to hear some noise in the house.
Yeah.
To this day, I don't like
Even
no
like sleeping.
sound.
Sometimes I throw something on.
Yeah, sometimes, but like during the day, it's a must.
Yeah.
I don't.
I gotta
like
hear at least
fucking
something.
silence. I didn't like silence until acting, and then I was like, it's necessary because
Yes.
you got to figure out who you are, and in silence, you kind of figure out who you are.
Yeah.
But also, like in music, you find who you are.
Yeah. 100%.
Music wakes you up to shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's a song that you listened to that like woke you up to something about yourself or moved you? Last song that like really moved you.
I want to connect this to. Have you ever listened? Maybe this I could tell this story, but
Yeah.
have you ever listened to a song where the lyrics, like we're talking about how like you can like relate to things so hard.
Yeah.
One that like just described your situation.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like you were sitting there and you're like, dude, what the hell?
Absolutely, man. Let me think. Do you have a story?
The song I think it's Vanessa by Delaware Watergap.
Okay, I never heard that.
It's like an NJ like smaller band, but I really like them. And like it was like the lyrics. Maybe I should pull up the lyrics.
Pull up the lyrics, dude.
Like, oh my god,
Pull them up.
Literally, I was driving in the car with when I was going out with someone, and like literally like word to word
Was
it's
exactly
like
what
the
you're going through.
same thing happening.
Man.
Let me think.
I can't think of one right now.
Yeah.
Let me think. I'm gonna keep thinking. Oh man. I don't have one. Right
Oh, dude, this is so sad.
now. Oh no. What are the lyrics? Go ahead.
I am so in love with her, but I am so unhappy. Oh, she's so smooth but insecure. I want to tell her don't be.
Okay.
She wears black on black. I want to see her brighten and see her lift her legs right from my lap. And then I was like, oh no, I think I fell in love. Blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. I don't know.
Wow.
Like I was like, dude, I'm like, what the hell?
Oh.
And then you ever feel like you have those moments, and then like you try to think like, are these other people like hearing this or like feeling
Are
the
you
same
experiencing
way?
the same thing?
Yeah.
Are you getting the frequency I'm
And I think
on?
a lot of the time no, but
Sometimes
it's like I
I
don't know.
bet you more than
It's a weird moment when you feel it and then you
Mhm.
feel it in your heart. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I've experienced that before. I've definitely experienced that before.
It's cool. That's what
People
music
are
can do,
funny,
man.
People have antennas, dude. I think we
Yeah.
definitely catch things that each other are feeling, and we feel the same way. We're more alike than we are different.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that
100%.
till I die, bro. We are more alike than we are different.
Yeah.
This is cool, bro. This is off that Ethan speech that he was giving.
Mm.
Ethan Hawke. Shout out, homie.
Big shout out.
I'm gonna give you the rock. He said like all the roles I played all over like he's 50
Yeah.
at this point in his life, and he's played all these roles, all these different, like he's a priest, he's a writer, he's all student, he's been everything. Abolitionist, all kinds of shit. He said, as Ethan, as myself, I find connections to who these people are, like the writer and the student and the abolitionist and all these people. Like I've connected myself to them, and I've found like common ground. So all these people that I've experienced in different parts of life, like I am like them in some kind of way. And he's like, the more I've done this and like look back, like I see how we're similar. I see how all these different types of people and me are the same. I played them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's more alike, we have more in common than we think. I just think that's so cool, man. I think it's so true. we have more in common than we think we do. And it's easy to look from afar and be like, dude, what? I have nothing in common with that human being at the end of the bar. You think that. Sit in a room with that dude for like 6 hours, I bet you feel different.
Yeah.
I bet you have some common ground. And you're like, you feel closer. Because you both came out of your corners and like realized you're not so different. I'm telling you, bro. That's why he's on the board, man.
Yeah.
That's why he's on the board. 100%. And he ain't coming off either.
Even if he gets canceled.
Even if he gets canceled, he ain't coming off.
Dude, I think...
yeah. Go like and subscribe to the podcast, please. Thank you.
I thought of a funny concept.
What do you think of?
Imagine like... Imagine I'm anti-vax now.
Ooh.
But like I already got the vaccine.
You already got it? But you're against it?
I'm like, yo, don't get that shit, man.
Wow.
Like, come on.
Why would you do that?
Because I got those double shots, but one of them got D-ball in it. Because I'm feeling big.
You're feeling swole?
I'm feeling swole.
Have you noticed a difference in your body?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Working out all this time?
Except when I put like a magnet here, it like sticks.
Oh, dude. You're saying because you're steel?
No, because they say there's like a microchip in it.
Oh.
And I'm steel.
And you're steel? No, I'm saying like with working out. Since you've begun with like your workout journey, have you noticed like your body feeling different?
Oh.
Because you've been working out fucking all the time.
Well, I stopped when I started working on the apartment. Because it's kind of like too much. I can't go.
Yeah, you can't do all that. Because you're bouncing from here to there. Yeah.
I'm working and then I go there and I stay till like 7 and like...
Fuck.
If I go to work out, dude, I'm literally going to be unable to do anything.
And you're working out pretty good, cleaning, fixing
No, yeah,
stuff
I'm lifting heavy shit.
Well, how long do you think until the place is like, it's the... and what are you going to call it?
We already talked about this. What
are you going to call it, dude?
Dude, I literally had a whole conversation about this over the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, man.
You went camping with the homies.
Yeah, man. So it's going to probably be like about a month.
Really?
I'm hoping.
Wow.
I mean, we've already been working for like 2-3 weeks.
That's awesome.
So we're doing demo.
Uh-huh.
So we're almost done with demo.
Uh-huh.
Almost.
Okay.
I want to try to finish that maybe this week, next week.
It's your birthday week. It's your birthday week.
I'm working on my birthday. I don't give a shit.
No, you're not.
Yes.
What are you doing on your birthday for real?
Nothing. I never plan anything for my birthday.
Dude.
I don't care.
You're not doing anything?
Nothing.
We're going to do something.
I'll go buy a cake or something.
No, dude. You're not going to
I'll go buy myself like a croissant.
You're 25.
I don't care, dude. Honestly, I really don't care.
Nah. I'm not letting that happen.
I really don't care about my birthday, man.
Why? Well, let's talk about it. Why?
I don't know. Like, I feel like after like 21, I'm like, all right, I think we're chilling. You know?
So?
Like, I don't think I need to.
25 is significant.
Because also, it's like, my mom's like, what do you want? You know? And I'm like, I don't care.
Money.
I mean, I'm like, just don't even get me anything.
Dogecoin.
Yeah, dude. Give me some Doge. It all tanked.
It did?
Yeah. Yo, but my stocks are going up now.
Hey.
Your boy's in the green.
You better sell it.
Your boy's in the green. No, dude. These are my smart plays.
Okay.
Like, I'm telling you, 10, 20 years, I'm going to be a millionaire.
Market. You market. We're going to replay that.
When I'm homeless.
When you're looking for money.
But the name of the place.
Yeah, what do we call it?
This is a long-running name in the lore of my family group.
What is it?
For my cousin, and now like more people over the weekend. It's gonna be called Mikey's Playhouse.
What?
Because they call me Playhouse Mikey.
They call you Playhouse Mikey.
They call me Playhouse.
Why?
I don't know. But I'm Playhouse.
Dude,
and I'm getting a doormat that says Playhouse Mikey.
Wow.
And when you ring the doorbell,
yeah, what's it gonna say?
It's gonna do Get Buck.
Get Buck?
Get Buck.
Oh.
Get Buck. Or it's gonna go when you ring the doorbell. It's going Maybach music.
Dude.
Or we're just gonna do a Rick Ross. Ding dong. It's gonna go. Oh.
What do you want to do for your birthday?
And dude, when you walk in, it's gonna be just like the floor is like sprinklers.
You just get wet.
It's just all out, dude.
Bro.
Like I said.
You just want people soaked.
It's gonna be crazy.
Damn. Mikey's Playhouse.
Mikey's Playhouse, dude.
Why do you think about 25? Why do you think you don't care?
I don't know, man.
Keep it real. Just because you feel like you're older and it's like not a big deal.
I mean, I go to dinner, I have a cake, and that's it.
You go to dinner?
Yeah, I'll go to dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right?
That's all I wanted
That's
to
not
know.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do the minimum. I don't really care.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
What's the spot?
There's a steakhouse that I didn't try that I want to go.
What's it called?
Dude, I've been watching, I don't know what it is. I just watch a lot of food videos when I work out.
When you work out?
Dude, I just watch like Texas barbecue. Like
I have a
my
guilty
mouth
pleasure.
waters and I'm just like, oh.
Just want to fucking.
Yeah. And I don't eat anything. I'm just like, yeah. I'm satisfied.
And you're lifting and you're like, yeah.
I'm satisfied. Yo, why do they play like the food channel at the gym on the TVs?
Isn't that weird?
I never understand.
Yeah, news.
And I'm like sitting there
food,
trying to change things, and I'm like,
and
why?
Sports Center.
How come on all the treadmills the remote thing never works?
Because
like,
someone
what's the point of that?
smashed it up. Check this out. My favorite thing on YouTube now. You know what it is?
What?
This should be a new segment. Favorite thing of the week on YouTube now.
Dude, I have a new one every week.
My fucking favorite when I'm cooking, when I'm fucking at home cleaning shit, or just sitting down, whatever. Watching police officers pull over other police officers because they're drunk or whatever, and go and have to like arrest them for DUIs and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why. To me,
And they're always like, what?
no, they're always like, I mean, come on, man. I don't want to put you in this situation, but like, you can like extend the courtesy, man. Like, right? Is there any professional courtesy? Is there any professional courtesy? And the guy's like, yeah, like I'm trying, but like I can't. You're on camera. Like I can't. It's all recorded. I can't like let you off the hook. It's not like the old days. They say it's not like the old days. And he's like, oh come on, bro. Like my fucking life's over, dude. And like eventually they realize it's not going their way, and they fucking spiral. I don't know. To me, it's like fascinating because I guess in the olden days, they'd be chilling.
Yeah.
But now because it's on camera, it's like
all right, Rick.
they have to do it.
Let you go.
They have to fucking book them.
Yeah.
And I think after that,
dude.
after a DUI charge, it's like you're screwed if you're on the force. Like I don't think you keep your job.
I don't know, dude. They probably let him in.
I don't know. I heard if you have a record, you can't.
Really?
Yep. Some dude was two years away from retiring.
That ruins your life.
I mean,
especially if you're a kid.
If you're a cop, you work for your pension. Like you put in a certain amount of years. It's not a long time, and then you live off your pension. You're done.
Yeah. So
he was 2 years away. Like 15-year career. And because he got drunk and like drove, he was passed out on the side of the road.
Bro, you know what's one thing that's weird about like all the like a lot of the these cases and stuff?
Yeah.
With like police brutality and all this shit, and all the shootings.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these cops you look at have like over like 10 like offenses with like complaints and like they broke the like rules or like the handbook and shit like that. It's like, what's like the, you know, I mean, like you can go like baseball, like 3 strikes you're out, you know, like 10, like over 10 things wrong. They're like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
You don't get like, and he's like a sergeant. It's like, hey, dude, like you gotta play by the rules somehow. Like, I don't know. I find that weird.
Bro, I got trucked by a cop so hard when I was younger.
Really?
Like laid out.
Really?
Yeah. Like fucking from behind, like just bang, blindsided.
What? Why?
Because I was in a crowd and he was trying to get through it. And he just fucking laid me out. Some 16-year-old kid just fucking laid. And I wasn't big. I was little, but he got me good.
Damn. Remember his name?
No, I didn't even see his face. I want to get into our live shit real quick because Pimo had us talking about something. He said, been thinking about self-sufficiency in regards to building relationships, you know, keeping yourself open and vulnerable to new experiences and people regardless of heartbreak or betrayal prior. Trying to take care of yourself so you don't become too dependent on outer relationships or base levels of happiness. So just in general, dealing with a breakup that happened 2 months or so ago, just processing and finding myself falling back into yearning for that, even though it's over. How you feel about that? Did you find that after you broke up with your ex?
Oh, dude,
like a yearning to
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Especially if it doesn't end well.
Mm-hmm.
Like the best thing to do is to end something on the best terms possible.
Definitely.
And it's not always the easiest thing to do.
Sometimes
You know
out of
what
your
I mean?
control. It's out of your
I
control.
feel like you really got to be grown to do that.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And
If one person's like, let's keep going, and the other person's like, done,
yeah.
it's not gonna be easy.
I think a lot of relationships too are like, I caught myself in a couple that are like kind of like two broken people, and you know, you're kind of using each other for like certain things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you don't really realize it. But then once you start going through trauma and stuff, you kind of realize like, oh, like I don't like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm using this against them, and like it feels nasty, man.
Yep.
It doesn't feel good.
Absolutely.
And dude, I mean, it took me like 2 years after my one like main kind of last like big breakup. Like,
yeah.
I hate to be like just cliche, but it takes a little time, dude.
It takes time sometimes.
It takes a little bit of time. And really, like, I think it's important to really look at like in both shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not always in the right. There's two sides, bro. You're not 100%.
Yeah.
Like, it's never like that.
Was it? Can we get into it a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
What is it? And we'll keep it like no.
Let's just say that.
No. Was it like for you at the end of this 2 years now, where you're feeling like I'm at peace with where we're both at? In life?
Yeah.
Was it for you because it was so hard and like you felt that yearning still because you were betrayed? You felt?
I think I felt a little bit betrayed. I felt at least like I wasn't like. I feel like it wasn't fair.
There's no fairness to it.
Yeah, but then like a lot of like I put that. I think that's the best way to put it because, I mean, it's never going to be fair. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah. Breakup.
I mean, it could be, but I don't know. There's certain things like maybe you want that would like help you, but like, and you try to reach out for it, and like maybe if that person just is that hurt or doesn't feel like they won't give it back to you.
Yeah.
You know, so you kind of have to figure out how you're going to deal with that. You know, my thing was like I didn't get closure for like to close the book. Like I never had like that.
Yeah.
I feel like
you
know,
like
maybe
a conversation.
Maybe that person thought there was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me it wasn't. You know, and I tried like, dude, I was the at night 2 a.m. calling like.
Fuck.
Leaving a voicemail like, God,
the 2 a.m.
I don't
voicemail.
know what I'm like. What
Shit.
Can we talk or whatever?
Yeah.
Blah blah. And you know, you get blocked on everything, and you know, kind of just left to deal with it alone. You know, and that's the worst place to be. I don't know. Maybe Pimo's talking more about like, you know, I think maybe it's more of like a mutual thing.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, you still miss it.
Yeah.
Like I feel that. Like I mean, I still feel sometimes of all my relationships, I kind of miss something from them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially if they were good ones. But really, it is just time, dude.
Yeah.
It's time and understanding. And really, like, for me, it helped a lot to just, like, look at both sides. Think about how they're feeling. You know what I mean? It's not just about you.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. I agree.
And living, dude. Living helps a lot. I think it's good. Pimo was talking about he's still going out on dates and stuff. And, you know, like, just keep doing that. And, like, you know, you get over a lot more quick if you're living.
Right. Because if you're if you're hung up on the person you were with who's, like, moved on and you're split.
Yeah.
And you're not allowing yourself to see another person in the world, it's like you could think that's the only person that was built for me. You know what I mean?
I think about this sometimes. I'm like, from being blocked, I feel like that destroyed me too.
Oh,
it's like,
fuck yeah.
You can't even like know what's going on.
You don't know what's up.
In my brain, I'm like, oh my God, like,
yeah.
I think of the worst.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's probably just like nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you just that's my whole thing. I was getting in my head.
Wow.
That's my biggest problem.
I get it.
It's like mental gymnastics, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you're working against yourself.
You're having like
Especially
negative fantasies.
Yeah. Especially because like in the beginning, like I didn't have these thoughts. You know, in the beginning it was like, I fucked everything up. Like
blaming
I hate
yourself.
myself. Like I'm terrible. Like, you know, no one's ever going to love me again.
Wow.
It's never going to happen. And I destroyed all my chances of ever, you know, being with someone.
Here's a big question. Would you ever date an ex again?
I don't
think about that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I've thought about it. I don't think so. There have been
Me neither.
There have been some times where like
I'm married.
I met with them, like in between.
Oh, really?
Stuff. Yeah, like after like a couple of years.
And it was different.
And it's like, yeah, you're like, it's different.
You're different people.
Yeah.
You've changed.
Yeah.
The chemistry is no longer the same.
Dude, the weirdest thing. Oh my God, it's like I remember like randomly meeting with them and then giving them a ride home to where like I used to go like all the time, and I'm like, this is weird.
Whoa.
And I was like, I think this is like the past.
Did you expect something from that? Like, were you like, oh, we might feel things again, or were you like not expecting anything?
I can't say 100% no. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit at
yeah.
least.
Of course.
But then like going through it, I was like, this is kind of weird.
Oh,
Like I was like, it felt like, you know, it just felt like I was like, oh, this is the past. You know, like, and it's staying here.
wow.
You know what I mean?
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
You could feel something so close with another human being, and then like
Yeah, man.
in the course of a couple years of living life apart,
Yep.
you can't come back together and feel that same way anymore.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Because like I imagine with your wife, it's like, imagine like
If I just dipped from her for like 2 years,
imagine like the way you guys are now, like the little quirky things
Yeah,
you do,
yeah, all
or
the
the
stuff.
ways
Yeah.
you guys act,
Yeah.
the love, you know, the things you appreciate the most,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then let's say 2 years you like don't see each other,
yep,
and then you go back,
that'd be insane.
and like what I
but in my mind, I feel like
I've-
I'd be like, I'm definitely gonna feel things. There's no way I'm not gonna feel things.
yeah, but I think about like the interactions.
Yeah,
Will you be like a little bit different with like
definitely.
like
Oh, that's so
I
weird.
thought about this with, I mean, this happened with my brother, dude. Like after
Oh,
him
yeah.
moving,
Yeah,
like after a year, dude, I was like, it was like a totally different, like the way we both like act and stuff. I was like, wow, like things change, man.
wow.
Time will change. You know what I mean? Even
Man.
like even good relationships, you know, it still
It
changes.
changes,
Yeah.
dude. What about what Pimo's saying about the like filling the need, like finding your worth in other people? I think he's trying to say like he has this yearning to meet more people now, to date again, and he's saying like, I think what he's trying to say is like, is there something missing about like being alone? Like, why do I have the desire to not just kick it and like find out who
Yeah.
I am and like be fulfilled not by another person,
Yeah.
just being alone? You know, I
Yeah.
felt this immensely.
Dude, I think like that's like what everyone tells you. It's like just be yourself, like be by
It's so
yourself,
hard.
and like, dude, you will never like know when. Like
Yeah.
you're not going to be like, all right, today I'm going to work on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's nothing like that.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said living. You just got to keep living.
Gotta keep living.
You know what I mean? Big thing of You Are Here podcast in the moment, dude. Keep living in the moment.
This ain't
and, like,
scripted.
yeah, it's not. It's really not. Dude.
Yo,
it's really not.
make this the TikTok clip. This shit ain't scripted.
Yeah. You gotta fucking live in the fucking moment.
Dude, moment to moment. Oh God, I wrote this on my hand too. It's the time in between things.
Mm.
I think about life like this now,
Yes.
dude. I used to be like, oh, at 30, I'm in Hollywood crushing it, and I'm thinking this
Yeah.
at 21. That's when life's gonna start.
Oh yeah.
Or when I get married,
Yep.
and then I get a house.
It's gonna be so different, dude.
Dude, my life's gonna be fulfilled.
Yup.
Those are rituals. Those are the fantasies, the dreams you set, whatever. You can set those things, but I think that life is lived in the time in between these things we go
Yeah.
through. Birthdays,
Yes.
marriages, divorces, deaths, graduations, relationships beginning, relationships ending. Our life is
Dude,
the
it's-
seconds in between that stuff.
Yeah.
That's where you have to search for meaning in the moment.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all we've got.
Dude, this is like full circle to before. It's like every moment, it's like what happens after. It's like, okay, you're married, but now you're fucking living together.
Exactly.
And it happened, and now it's what's happening.
How about we fucking experience the day together?
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
What are financial troubles? Why are we going to pay
Yeah.
the rent on this one?
Dude, did you know when you get married, all the problems just go away?
Let's have a kid.
Oh my God.
Then we'll be happy.
It's smooth sailing.
Dude, let's get 2 dogs. Let's get, for real, you know, your life's happening as you're fucking thinking
Yeah,
about it.
man.
It's
Hey, dude, you made the film? Pandemic.
well, we were in the
How
festival.
are you going to deal with it? You know what I mean?
Dude.
It's like everything in between, man.
Life is happening in between
Yeah.
these things, man.
Yeah. That's the beauty, man.
That's the beauty.
That's
of
what
it.
you got to live for.
That's the beauty of
Kimo,
it.
you got your answer, dude.
You got your answer, bro.
It's not scripted.
That's a $20 sub to the pod this month. Thank you. Like and subscribe. I love you guys. Mikey loves you guys.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for showing love to us too on the pod. We're seeing a lot of love.
Man.
101 subscribers. We're up there now.
Let's go.
We're in the triple A's now,
dude.
No, dude, but I think that's the best advice I could convey at my 31st year of life. On the verge of it, dude. Enjoy the thing I've been realizing with these past few months that I've woken up to is like I've got a ton of things in my future. I wake up some days and I'm terrified of a future thing coming my way.
Yep.
Whatever it is, if it is, and silly stuff that scares me. I realize that the more I'm able to live in the fucking moment, Mikey, like that. You didn't know that was coming. You're experiencing a new thing. It takes you away from the fear, right? Like,
yeah,
that's life happening. We don't know what's going to come, but like, be present.
Yeah.
That future thing my grandma used to say all the time, don't yell till you're bit. When you're bit, you can start complaining about it.
Yeah.
Not until then, because life's happening. You might surprise yourself. Life might surprise you. It's really good at that.
Yeah.
Life's pretty good at surprising you. The thing we plan for never really goes that way. Something better could happen. You could experience something today that'll freak you out.
Yeah.
That'll wake you up to a new thing, change your whole track of life that you would have been like blind to because you were thinking about a thing in the future. You know?
Yeah, man.
A gym trip shouldn't just be a gym trip.
Yeah.
A renovation shouldn't just be, it's another, I ain't got to worry about Home Depot and this much money. I got to change it. Look around.
Yep.
People surprise you. Life surprises you just as much. That's what I got to say today for the pod.
So that's the podcast, huh?
You got shit too,
I say
man.
that's it, dude. Man, screw this shit.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, man. We're like almost an hour. Almost an hour.
Let's do one of your things then.
Okay.
Let's do one. Are you cool with one?
Yeah, let's do
We got to give them what they want. They like the Mikey segments.
I think they wanted this.
Well, they got it.
All right, we got the mic.
Dude, that's free of charge.
I wanna bring up just.
Hey, dude, it's free of charge. Can we get a subscription and a like?
Can I get a ching?
And in the comments below, dude, put what moves you, man. What have you been present to that surprised you about life? I'd love to know.
Man.
I really would.
I mean, I was thinking we could maybe say this then for next time. This stuff.
Oh man.
Because this one's a little bit longer. Like I wanted to think about.
What about this trailer?
The trailer? This is kind of. It's like a.
Is it
more abstract? But like, let's go through it. Let's do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's watch this.
Let's do it.
So this is a trailer by. I don't want to mess up this guy's name. By Jacques Tati. He's a
Tati.
French filmmaker. A lot of the films he made are like in the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
Okay. See a lot?
And I think, let me see. I guess, yeah. Or wait.
It's just playtime.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tati.
But basically he, like we were talking, I think last episode about, like kind of the directing and doing direction and acting, or directing and like filmmaking.
Yeah.
Like with when we had what's
Robert?
his name? Yeah, when we had Robert on. Like this
Shout
guy,
out Robert.
he makes like the weirdest like concept. Like this trailer we're gonna play.
Mhm.
Maybe let's just watch it.
Let's
Yeah.
watch it.
Let's just watch it. Oh wait, this isn't showing.
Remind me, I got to tell you something before we go. About a book.
About a book?
Yeah. I have to do it. There we go.
There we go.
Hang back. Oh shit. Hey, this is terrifying already.
It's very old school. Very old school.
Oh wow. I love this shot. shit. They're moving on the bus. 4K restoration. That was in 67.
Yeah, dude.
Man, that's impressive, dude.
It's so I don't know. I kind of wanted to just talk about it for a little bit because this guy, he also like plays like the lead in this. And
really?
In all his films, he plays like the lead, and all the films are about this guy. It's what is it called? It's Monsieur Hulot.
Okay.
Is the guy's name?
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
I didn't like watch the other films, but this one caught my eye because someone I watched on YouTube made like kind of like a little like dissertation kind of
Film
video
essay
on
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like there's something really weird about this film. It's shot in like it's meant to be like Paris, but in the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of like a comedic kind of like satirical kind of thing of like how like technology is going to get so much better, but everything's going to be so plain. And like it's meant to be shot super wide,
right?
You know, so it shows so many things. But
right.
in every shot, he makes it so like there's if you watch it like over and over, you're gonna notice a little thing, you know, that connects to like another thing, like in another.
Oh, that's interesting, man.
You know, so it's very like deliberately, and the set is supposed to be like the crazy. He spent, I think, like yeah, it's actually in here. I can read this.
70 millimeter he shot.
Yeah, so it's the film is famous for its enormous, specially constructed set and background stage known as Toddyville, which contributed significantly in the film's large budget to be 17 million francs, about $3.4 million. It required 100 construction workers, along with its own power plant.
Oh my God. He built this just to shoot.
And this was in the middle of like budget crises, and like back then there's like the shoot. It took 3 years, including 1.4 million francs in repairs for set damaged by storms.
Wow. Wow.
Toddy observed correctly that the cost of the set was no greater than what it would have been to cost to hire Elizabeth Taylor or Sophie Loren for the lead role. Imagine that, dude.
Dude, Elizabeth Taylor was
I know.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
God. Dude.
I just watched
let me show the people that
with Montgomery Clift. I forgot the name. But dude, that's insane. That's insane.
Imagine being that like dedicated
to your art, to your vision.
It's like I don't need I'll play the role.
Wow. I think what's cool about what I've seen so far in these shots and what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Some directors really do have a fucking vision, and it's so unique.
Yeah.
And they really are incredibly masterful at like and showing it to us. Some of these shots I've never seen before, and I think they're amazing. But some of them, dude, just reminded me. Can we watch one more trailer?
Yes.
The Columbus trailer. I know you've probably seen it.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to go through like Kogo Nada was like this film essayist dude, and he studied like film from all time, like great filmmakers from all time. And it was his first feature that he directed, Columbus, which we've both seen. But like it reminded me of what's up?
God damn it.
We better get out of there. It reminded me of this. The one shot I think is they call it passageways when the guy's walking down.
This is tough.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, bro. We're good. This is it.
There's this belief that if you're not there when a family
the symmetry
member
in
dies,
this is crazy.
your spirit
Yeah,
will
that's what I was
roam.
about to.
This is the passageway shots I'm talking about. Kogo Nada with the camera, I think, is unbelievable, bro. There's something about what he does. And using the architecture of a place like Columbus
Saw you at the hospital.
to look beautiful. Like, we would walk through this and be like, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Look
You
at
like
that.
it here?
Symmetry.
I'm really interested in architecture.
I hear this town is quite the mecca.
Fuck, man. John chose a G.
There were nights that my mom just wouldn't come home at all.
Mom, it's me. How are you?
I love these shots.
How long do I stay here?
This is the things
As
that
long as it takes.
you learn these
You're his
as you
son.
go. You don't just have it.
Yep.
I want to show you something. This was one of the first modernist banks in America.
Who are you?
Think of the passageway.
Shut up, I'm just trying to tell you about this
The
building.
depth. Fuck out of here.
Why aren't you at the hospital?
He was never interested.
You don't want him to get better.
Maybe not.
And the thing he would do, he goes back to places
You
in
like
the
her?
film and shows them
She's
again.
bright.
Yeah.
Stationary shots,
Yeah.
and they're not there
Of all
anymore.
people should
Like
be in
this.
college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, different people are there. But
Just
you're
think I
in the
should-
world.
Oh,
It has
okay.
an
Yeah,
effect.
yeah.
You are smart and talented. You could do a lot better.
Then what?
Nice shot too.
In the
Passage.
middle of all the mess. Suddenly, the place I'd lived my whole life felt different. Like I'd been transported somewhere else.
Highly recommend watching this, especially if you're feeling lost in life. This could be one of the things that jars you up a little bit, moves you. So he does that. He calls back to places that you've seen them together or
Yeah.
seen them separate.
Yeah.
You know, there'll be a stairwell behind the library where she works, and there was a big smoke break scene, and he'll go back to it, and they won't be there anymore. But you'll have this fucking effect like you do in life, where you walk past the thing you were at with somebody, and it moves you a little bit. At least it does for me. Like I was there with Mikey.
Yeah.
This was 4 years ago. Damn, we were right there. Or you drive by it or something. Like I was fucking right there, and we were in a different spot in life, and I was feeling this, but we're not there anymore. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, the amount of times I get that in life. You know?
He did it with this film, and I thought it was very brave, and it had a really cool effect. And to do it in a dramatic romance story, where it's two people who are lost, and there's not much action. You know, one person's stuck in a place, can't leave because his father's up in the air, and
I love
her
that
stuck with her
symmetry,
mother.
dude. Yeah.
She can't go anywhere because she's tied to her parent because she's an ex-addict. She's afraid. Like if she leaves, she'll die.
Yeah. And it's like those two halves are like just going together.
Yeah.
You know, and they keep hitting.
And they move each other in some kind of way, maybe to change. Surprise, surprise. Life's just surprising. Like Kogo Nada did something with that, man. This isn't something I would ever write. I don't think. Like this, and maybe I would have written something like this a couple of years ago, but like you put two people in a place like that in Columbus, dude.
Yeah.
And you use the architecture and your camera and your vision to like say something. It's just cool, man, what film can do, what story can do. It's really cool. I would suggest going to see that. And I want to see this
and Playtime. Yeah.
Tati movie, dude.
It's kind of less of it's less of like a story.
It seems like
it doesn't make as much sense.
I get it.
It's more about just like the experience.
Experiencing. Yeah.
And like it kind of throws filmmaking things like
rules,
traditional rules, like out the door.
Well, that's what you're supposed to.
Like one of the that one hallway shot where he's I was watching like a little bit of it because it's 2 hours and it's like all just kind of like
crazy shots.
Yeah, it's insane. And I was kind of paying attention just to each shot, like what you actually see, and like one of the shots, like literally there's like a guy waiting to like get in the like go to a meeting and meet this one guy.
Yeah.
And like he has to wait at the door, and like you're not allowed to go in.
Right.
There's like a guy by the door, like a concierge guy. That's like, oh, like, and he goes up to me, he's like, oh, can I go in? And he's like, no. And then like the guy's like, oh, just sit over there. So the guy sits, and then he has to walk all the way down this really long hallway and go talk to the guy that he's supposed to meet. And then like you're looking down the hallway. You can see everything.
The depth
so
of the hallway.
wide.
Yes.
You see the whole depth,
Yes.
and then you see him sitting.
I love that.
And then the guy like looks down, and like he sees the guy coming, and the guy gets up to meet him halfway.
Wow.
And the guy was like, no, stay. So he made him stay there.
Wow.
And then like the guy, you have to walk through the whole thing
with him.
And then he gets there and he opens the door for him. It's not even the guy. So then he has to go in. And it's like all like kind of stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know? It's really interesting. I don't know. And the
like
fact that he like does everything himself, like, and he puts so much like effort into just his like vision and craft. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to watch more of the films and stuff. That's so interesting.
It is
like
super
back
interesting.
then, like 50 years ago.
That's
more than 50 years ago.
revolutionary, man.
Imagine like, I don't know, like back then, like, and that was all like Paris and just the whole set. And like I remember it was interesting, like in that I was reading more because like all the budget stuff happening, he like sometimes he would there's this one like skyscraper that they show like different shots around the world, and like they have the same skyscraper but next to like it's like kind of shadowing like the Big Ben. Like the Big Ben's behind it, like covering it.
Wow.
So it shows that like, you know, more we're gonna be building more and
Building
more up.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be blocking like the old, like, you know, the Eiffel Tower, like the World Trade
He had
Center.
something to
like,
say, man.
yeah, man.
Wow.
You know.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's an interesting watch.
Thank
definitely.
you for that, dude. Bro, last thing I want to say before we get out of here. My stepmother, shout out stepmom.
Shout out.
Shout out. She got me a book for my birthday.
Ooh.
A couple books from the 1800s. Poetry
Ooh.
books, like preserved poetry books. Whittier and fuck, I forget the other one. I won't remember. But in the other one, not the Whittier book, it has like engraved, like someone wrote with a pencil on the first page.
Yeah.
And it says, gifted to, from husband to wife, Margaret whatever received this book on December 25th, 1865 from her husband, Peter whatever. I forgot his last name. Or the last name I can't make out. It's so faded.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, this was a gift that she wrote to like inscribe it to make sure she doesn't forget. Like she got this book December 25th, 1885. And I'm going through it, right? And I'm flipping through and it's all gold leafed and it's preserved. Oh, wow. But it's like, you feel it. You feel the age of the book. Yeah. And I'm flipping through it and I'm reading some of the poetry and I come across, I open the book and it's a lock of her hair in between the pages.
Wait, so this is a legit like old book?
It's at my house right now. I don't know how they didn't take it out. I don't know how they didn't like empty it before they, or go through it. But there's a lock of her hair. So the first thing I find is a lock of her hair, a thick lock of her hair. It's this brown, like light brown hair of this woman who's deceased, like from 1885.
What the hell?
Margaret, whoever the last name is, from Louisville, Kentucky, that got the book from her husband in 1885 on Christmas Day.
What?
As a gift. Her hair is in the book. And I keep flipping through, and it's a note that's folded up. And I open it up, like real delicate. It's so fucking delicate. Yeah. Old paper and with pencil. Again, that's faded. So faded. And in perfect script. Perfect script. And I'm trying to read it. It's called The Stepmother is the title. And I read the first few lines, and it's what I can make out. It's a poem. It rhymes. She wrote her own poem. And I keep flipping through again, and another lock of her hair, and a flower, and a leaf, and I just was overwhelmed, bro, with like, this woman was living and breathing like I am, dude, at some point, and this book meant something to her. She read it, and it moved her to the point she put a lock of her hair in it. That's preserved. It's just it's there. That when she was like our age. Or what, alive like us. Yeah. Right now she's not. But her hair's still there. Like this lock of her hair and the flower she chose that's folded in between the pages and the leaf and the her own poem that she made. Yeah. It's just there. Like it's
preserved in time.
It just made me think about like life when I zoom out. The things that are important to me now, the things I'd put like a lock of my hair in, like what would they be? Yeah. And how would people feel in the future if they found my hair or my poem? Mm. You know?
Yeah, man. That's deep.
It's beautiful. We all feel moved by shit. Yeah. While we're here. And then one day we'll be gone. Yeah. You know? But it doesn't make the thing less important. Yeah. It's really important. That's why, like, find the thing you love, dude. Just like Margaret did. You know, she got a gift and she read that poetry and it did something to her.
That shows you too is like the love and like feelings, like they are like eternal. Yeah. You know, like it doesn't go away. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whatever you actually feel, like what you feel, man, it's part of the journey. It's part of the story. Yeah. And the story lives on. Like
play the fool,
if
dude.
it's play the fool. Yeah. If it lives on in like Dave opening up the book, that's part of it. Man.
Oh man. So I'm connected to Margaret. We all are in some kind of way now.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It freaked me out, dude. I was so spooked, but I was also like, my heart flooded. Like I couldn't believe it. Yeah. This young woman, I seen her, you know, in my head. I could see her reading the book, and she left her hair like, and it's that light brown, no grays, young woman.
Mm.
That God knows what happened to, but like she's not here no more. But she is in a way.
Yeah.
And she lives on. It's weird.
Yeah.
So keep finding the thing you love.
It's surreal, man. I like that.
Keep doing it.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hearing me out. That's the You Are Here podcast.
So you're here
dude.
podcast, man. Episode 125. Another week. Thank you for listening. Remember to like, subscribe. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys are thinking about. If you guys are liking this, or if you want to suggest something, hop in the live.
Dude,
We do
talk
it
to
before
us.
every single podcast Mondays. Boom, around 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Just be there and keep living.
Yeah.
Keep living.
Amen.
Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, YouTube, www.yourheartpodcast.co. We cannot afford the and you already know that. My name is Mike. I'm Simon.
My name is Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to one another.
This is all free, dude.
Dude, play the fool. This is all free.
This is all free.
It's all free. Come on, dude.